In the ancient times, they believed that the waters was the dragon's blood. And the dragon's blood was the reason why everything was created. There was a story of Fafnir. Fafnir, the fire dragon god. I already told about him. And they said the story said that if you bathe into his blood, you can become invincible. That is a very good reason why the dragon's blood creates life. Together among with other elements, the dragon created life by its own body. So yeah, that is why they call the rain also the dragon's blood, because many creation stories said that the dragon came to earth and his whole body made life possible in here. And there are many stories, and most of the time of dragon gods that use their blood for amazing abilities, amazing powers. And back in the day, this story of Fafnir that is being killed as a god of fire, his blood was amazing, and they just bathed inside of his blood like it was nothing. A dragon's blood is the reason why everyone is still alive. That is why Leviathan and all the dragons of water are so important. If you are, I once had a dream of an empty river, and there was a dragon next to me, and I was devastated to see all the fish die, all the fish of the river just jumping around, hopping for air. And it was horrible. I don't know why it was horrible, but back in the dream it was horrible to see all the fish die. I don't want to see them die. That is why the dragon took my hand and put it over the empty river. And with my mind, my own mind, I could fill it up. The river was filled up with my mind. I was so tired. I was sweating inside of my bed. It was an amazing feeling once the river was filled again. The river was filled, and then it struck me that the dragon just took my hand and was pointing inside of my skin. So all the water that was released out of my hand was actually from inside of my body, to see that the dragon's blood creates life, and the dragon's blood is always alive, because it's just water, what most people think, but it's not just water. It is a way of life. Everything can be alive in this. This is our God, the blood of the dragon. So yeah, don't take anything for granted what you see. You have to understand everything on the path of the dragon, one by one. Just one by one, understand this just phenomenon for water. Just they tell you it's just water. You can wash yourself in this, but it's so much more. It's a dragon's blood. Everything is connected with the dragon. Everything that nature creates, the dragon. Like I said, there are 3 dragons inside of your path. That is the dragon in the earth, the dragon around you, and the dragon inside of you. And all the dragons around the world, all the dragons, all the amazing abilities that they have. Once you wash yourself in dragon's blood, you become invincible. That says enough of how powerful dragon's blood is, and how some humans, and in history and maybe also today, treat it like it was just nothing, just like we treat water today. And water can be blessed by the dragon. Water is already blessed by the dragon, that's why it created life. But we don't want to see that. See what it does. See what it creates. The path of the dragon is to understand. And to understand everything, that requires a gift. It's not just about the dragon itself that is around you, but all the dragons around the world. You can feel them very well. Also the dragons that are around other people, but also the gods, and also what the dragons left behind, like their blood, like the water, like the earth that is still a dragon's body. That is why it creates, and that is what it grows. Fire, that is just the same. The breath of the dragon that is still around. The breath of the dragon that is inside this earth, inside of it and outside of it. But now you can see it because it's quite a rainy day. More blood than the breath. And the air, of course, the air. Just the same. Those are the biggest allies of each other, water and air. Water and air together create life like nothing. Even maybe without fire, you can even create it with those two. Air and water. Without air there is no life. That is the lungs of the dragon. And the trees help the lungs of the dragon to breathe. Just like a tree is. This is a lung. As you can see, this is a lung. These are the things that are inside of you as well. Respect that. The dragon's body. Yes, I mean, it's the rain. When people say, when you say to people, I want to say, that the dragon's body, the dragon's blood is the rain, then of course they will say how this is possible, but it's just a kind of metaphor to say that the dragon is all around us. Everywhere is a dragon. Everything is the dragon. The dragon is everywhere. You can feel him everywhere. Inside of every leaf that is falling, inside of the earth, inside of the wind, everything. And then you have your guardian that has a connection with everything that lives. So yes, maybe a little preachy today, but it's a way to know everything, that you need to know everything and respect everything. Not to take anything for granted. Everything what we see on this earth is a gift. Everything. Your own life is a gift, and some people just don't respect that. Your life is a gift and you have to enjoy every minute of it. My brothers and sisters on the dragon's path, feel the dragon. Feel the dragon in everything that you see, in every beauty that you see. The nature is so beautiful, and then it's what it struck me when I saw the dragon. The dragon is as beautiful as nature itself. And then I saw it, that they were the guardian of it. They were the prophet of it. And I could feel something like that inside of me, waking up, having this connection with everything that lives and what creates life. The dragon is everything.